Today we're going to be looking at the original purple mattress and seeing how it stacks up to the flagship Tuft & Needle bed. Hey guys, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard, and over here at the Slumber Yard we review online mattresses, so if you need any more information about an online bed that you've been checking out recently, head on over to our website myslumberyard.com for so much more, or check down below in the description. We should have a bunch of related helpful content down there for you. And if you enjoy this video and you get something out of it, click the thumbs up and consider subscribing to the Slumber Yard for more. But now, let's review Tuft & Needle and Purple.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Okay, so for starters, let's talk policy stuff. So in terms of shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties for the original Tuft & Needle and the flagship Purple, what are you gonna be backed by in terms of all this stuff? Well, we did receive both the original Tuft & Needle and Purple mattresses for free from their respective brands to review and tell you guys about them, but both share the pretty much same policy stuff, starting with completely free shipping. So once ordered, they're eventually gonna arrive at your doorstep in a box that's around like 4 feet tall or so, and all you gotta do is just drag those boxes into your home and unbox your brand new Purple or Tuft & Needle mattress. You know, call a friend up, crack a couple brewskis, unbox your brand new bed with your buddy, talk turkey about the game, whatever you gotta do. Just unbox your new bed. And you know, if you have a burly or hybrid bed, it's actually, really helpful if you have a friend there to help you move it. Now, once these beds are in your possession, you also get a 100-night trial period to basically test them out in the comfort of your own home with your own sleep setup to see if they're right for you or not. And if within that trial period time frame they're not for whatever reason, you do have the option of completely free returns with both. And in that case, you're just gonna call either Tuft & Needle or Purple, the brands, up and schedule out a time for someone to swing by your home and remove the bed at no additional cost, and you get all your money back, which is great. But say you order them online, you unbox them, you sleep on them through those first 100 nights, and you ultimately decide to keep them, that's great, because both are backed by a standard 10-year warranty. And that's pretty much the standard for the online mattress space as we found over here at the Slumber Yard. We're gonna try to link some more specific policy details regarding the original Tuft & Needle and Purple down below in the description box if you guys need any more information about that stuff. Now, with all the policy stuff out of the way, let's talk about the commonalities between the original Purple mattress and the flagship Tuft & Needle bed. And the first one has to do with their firmness levels. Both are right around a medium, give or take, in terms of firmness, which means that they should work out great for any and all sleeper types, back, side, stomach, and combination. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we've found that beds with medium firmness levels are just generally safe picks for the average online mattress consumer, especially if you don't really know what type of firmness level you really prefer. Now, in addition to their firmnesses, they're both also all foam mattresses, which means they're gonna be primarily best for medium and petite size folks. If you are a heavier person like myself, say in the range of 200 pounds or more, you're probably going to want to look into a hybrid bed that uses pocketed coils instead of dense support foam. In a nutshell, pocketed coils are basically individually siloed springs that are encased in fabric that offer a lot more bidirectional support and long-term durability for bigger body types. Now, both Tuft & Needle and Purple offer some hybrid models to choose from, which we'll try to link down below in the description and talk about for you later. But getting back to the original beds from these brands, they are all foam beds, but they're slightly different in terms of construction, so let's talk about that now. So the flagship Tuft & Needle is just a 2-layer all foam bed. It uses dense support foam on the bottom, and then right above that, it has their T&N adaptive foam, and this is basically their proprietary foam, and it's just a softer comfort foam. And these 2 layers just give the original Tuft & Needle a really straightforward, simple, soft foam feel. It's just an overall comfortable mattress, and it should be a general safe pick for anyone who is unsure as to what they want in their new bed. Now, the original Purple is a little bit different. It's a 3-layer all foam bed, so it has that dense support foam on the bottom. Then you have a more responsive transitional polyfoam layer. And then on top, it uses a special proprietary material known as hyper-elastic polymer. Now, this stuff is not a foam, it's more like a rubber, and it's really stretchy, responsive, and almost springy for lack of a better term. And it's laid out in a grid format across the top of the entire mattress. So it pretty much adds up to give the original Purple a really unique feel. When you lay down on your back, you almost feel weightless on top of the bed, kind of like you're floating above it rather than sinking in. But then when you switch to your side, the material also does a pretty good job at conforming to the shape of your shoulders and hips. So that is a major difference when it comes to comparing Tuft & Needle and Purple. With Purple, you're getting a really adventurous mattress feel, something that's really unique. But with Tuft & Needle, you're getting a really safe pick, a really soft neutral foam one. So just know that going forward within this mattress comparison. Now, getting back to the original Purple bed, since it uses that special material on top, and since it's laid out in a grid format, there's naturally a lot of room for air to circulate through the purple bed. So when you compare the amount of airflow that you find within purple beds to the original Tuft and Needle mattress, I would probably give the advantage for hot sleepers to purple rather than Tuft and Needle. Tuft and Needle as a brand advertises that their top layer of TNN adaptive foam and their cover on top sleeps pretty cool, but we would say it's pretty much temperature neutral at the end of the day. And we would also say that the original purple is temperature neutral. It's not going to be an active cooling bed, but it will offer tons of airflow for you. Now, as I alluded to earlier, both Tuft and Needle and Purple also make a number of other beds to choose from. With Tuft and Needle, they also offer their Tuft and Needle Mint and Tuft and Needle Hybrid beds, and those are really interesting beds. The Tuft and Needle Mint is a much softer mattress intended for side sleepers, and the Tuft and Needle Hybrid actually features 2 layers of coils and has more of a mixed foam feel, which is interesting. And they also have the Tuft and Needle Nod, which is a more budget-friendly Amazon exclusive option. Now with Purple, you actually have their Purple Hybrid bed, which is a much firmer version and a pocketed coil version of the original Purple, in addition to 2 Purple Hybrid Premier beds, which feature a little bit more hyperelastic polymer on top. And they even offer the Purple Plus, which is basically a much more soft side sleeper version of the original Purple bed. It's also an all foam one. And we just actually caught wind that Purple is coming out with a much more budget-friendly option of the original Purple bed. Stay tuned for our official review of that. But speaking of affordability, let's get down to pricing. How much are you going to be shelling out for the original Tuft and Needle and the flagship Purple? Well, as of when I'm recording this video, a queen size Purple bed retails for right around the $1,400 mark, but after a discount, which you should be able to find down below in the description box of this video, you can expect to pay closer to the $1,250 range. In terms of the flagship Tuft and Needle, a queen size usually retails for right around $1,000, but after discount, again, check down below in the description for it, you can expect to pay just shy of the $850 mark. Again, we should have some discounts associated with these mattresses down below in the description box. And if you use those links in our descriptions, it actually helps to support our channel, which we really appreciate. But that pretty much does it for this comparison. Look, if you go the route of Tuft and Needle, you're getting a really safe pick. And if you go the route of Purple, you're getting something completely different from your average online bed-in-a-box option. But the question remains, who should go with either one of these beds and why? Well, we would say look into the original Purple mattress if you're a really adventurous person willing to try something completely different, yet also pretty comfortable. You want something around a medium firmness, and you want a bed to offer you tons of airflow. And then if you just want a simple, straightforward, comfy all foam mattress that has a neutral foam feel that's around a medium, and you also want the more affordable option after discount, definitely check out the flagship Tuft and Needle bed. But hey, that is just our humble opinion over here at the Slumber Yard when it comes down to Tuft and Needle versus Purple. What do you guys think? When it comes down to this comparison, which option are you going to choose and why? Browse down below in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Again, a ton more helpful related content concerning Purple and Tuft and Needle can be found down below in the description box of this video. And if you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it, and I maybe helped you out towards your decision between these two options today, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to, but that's going to do it for this one. Again, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you're doing well out there, and like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.
You've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.